Okay, guys, good evening. I hope you're all doing great. We're going to start with the speaking quiz today. So we make sure that we have enough time for everyone to complete the quiz. So I can hopefully send the grades no later than a week from today. And we can also have Friday's class to fully focus on grammar as well. And of course, a little bit of speaking. So what I was going to ask you to start is that, do you have any specific partner that you would like to work with? If so, please go ahead and tell me. If not, I'll be assigning the partners randomly. It's going to be performed in pairs. And there might be a group of 3 since we have 11 people. So no preference, should I assign them like randomly? Okay, so will be. Okay, let me go ahead and check. So I'm gonna have Ligia with Jessica. And then I'm gonna have David with William. Then I'm gonna have Hazel with Maria. And Marcos with Melissa Chinchilla. Okay, let me see. And then I'm gonna have Catherine with Alonso and Gloriana. Okay, so how is it gonna work? I'll have a specific case scenarios which I will be giving you once you're in the breaker rooms and you have some time to practice it. For most of the groups, you have 10 minutes to speak. For the group of 3, meaning Catherine, Alonso, and Gloriana, you have to speak for 15 minutes. Something very important, even though it looks like a lot, if you do the math, it will be like 5 minutes per person, and you're gonna have time to prepare. Therefore, there should be nothing to worry about. Let me see what else. You're gonna be in the rooms. I'm gonna be with you only in for 10 minutes. If I'm not with you, meaning if you have that time sort of off, what you're expected to do is to be completing the workbook or to be completing any assignments that we have over there. Remember that the workbook handing date is pretty much around the corner, so it'd be good if you start working on that. And also I prepare a game on passive voice, which you can go ahead and play while in the breakout rooms. Of course, after you have already completed either the workbook or any assignment that you have pending. And following on that, I got 1 or 2 people just for the homework. The rest are still missing. And it was Sunday. Remember that the agreement was that we were just going to have 2 hours like face to face, and that the other hour will be for you to be completing the assignments. So we're still missing that part. So we will need to either start getting like things done, or we will need to go back and have the 3 hours face to face, even if it's just me here watching that you get things completed. And that's exactly what I don't want to. I would rather just trust you and let you go and make sure that you're completing the assignments and everything. Before I send into the breaker rooms, do you have any question?
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Hello. We have to speak with you, with the partner, and with you, or
You have to speak not with me, but just with your partner. So for example, maybe you're with Marcos. So I'm going to go to the room that you're gonna be in, and I'm gonna give you and Marcos and a specific scenario. You're gonna have some time to prepare for it, and then just have a conversation. So the scenario is going to be, I don't know, imagine you're attending a wedding, you are, I don't know, the bride. And imagine you're attending the wedding, you are the lover, for example. So it's going to give you some information, and from it, you're going to come up with like more details and like a conversation style. I'm going to give you
Okay.
like a prompt.
Okay. We don't have to wait for you.
Yes, 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 you have to. I mean, you can practice it,
Okay.
but the part once I get to you is that we're going to start with the evaluation, meaning I'm going to be taking notes and everything, and that is what I'm going to use for the grade. Do you am
Okay.
I explaining myself?
Sorry?
Am I explaining myself?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's pretty much like you're. If I'm not in the room, you can practice it. Of course, using English. If I'm already in the room, it's because we're gonna start the discussion, the evaluation.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're most welcome. Any other question, guys?
Teacher, sorry, I didn't understand. We have to use the passive voice in the quiz, or is speak to whatever topic?
None of them. So the one for passive voice was just that I prepare a game. So in case that you are in the room, you already finished everything in the workbook and you have time, then you can go ahead and play the game for passive voice. The quiz would be a conversation that in your case, you're gonna have with Melissa Chinchilla on a specific topic. So I'm gonna go to the breakout room that you're in. I'm going to give you the scenario. I'm gonna say Marcus and Meli, this is your scenario, so you can practice it, you can read it, you can do all the brainstorm that you want. And whenever I go back to the breaker room, you're supposed to start a conversation, which will be the one that I will be evaluating. Better.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other question, guys? Nope. Okay, let me just go ahead and finish creating the groups. Okay, so I'll be sending you right away. Hello.
Teacher.
Okay, super quick. I'm gonna be sending you over here the scenario. So you can choose, you can each role that you want, it's okay. So number one, it says student A, you are a new student at the high school, university, or school, introduced to the class president. Student B, you are the class president, you are in charge of introducing yourself to your new classmate. Both mention, both can mention aspects such as name, hobbies, place of origin, where you both were born, and play things that you might have in common. So it's just a normal conversation between two, let's say, new classmates, the class president and a student that is just coming, and you're gonna be introducing yourselves. Maybe the class president can mention things that you can do in the school, interesting facts and activities, etc. Anything that you think would be good or enough to make the conversation last around 10 minutes. Okay?
Teacher, is necessary one person is president or no?
If you have a proposal, you can go ahead and do it. I have no issue with that. If you just don't want to, I mean, let's say if you don't want to have it like you're the class president and you just don't want to be like two classmates, like the new classmate and the person that has been there already for quite some time, you can do it that way.
Okay.
Any
Okay.
Profe, la conversación tiene que durar 10 minutos y nosotros cuánto tiempo tenemos para hacerla.
Now you're gonna have around 10 minutes to prepare for it.
Ah,
Maybe a little bit more because I'm gonna have to go through each one of the groups, so I might spend a little bit more like explaining things and in case they have questions, but you're gonna have around 10 minutes or maybe a little bit more to work on it.
Okay, teacher.
okay, teacher.
Any other questions? Some.
Teacher, we can talk about of my family, the place where live it.
Exactly, everything. You can actually make it like, for example, I'm just inventing, maybe Jessica is a person that is not only arriving to the school, but to the neighborhood as well. So you can actually start telling Jessica, I don't know, I'm just inventing, oh, Jessica, like, be careful because this part of the neighborhood is very dangerous and this part is this and like that. You can play with it the way that you want it. That's why I'm giving you like a very light description so you can play with it and make it your own. And most importantly, you can add your own flavor since it should take around 10 minutes.
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
You're most welcome. Any other question?
No, teacher.
Teacher.
So good luck
Thank
and
you.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Hello guys, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Okay, I'm adding right now the scenario that you'll be working with. It says student A, you are planning a trip to another country to go with a friend, but you do not know which country you want to go. You have to ask your friend for suggestions. However, you do not want to go to the Middle East. Student B, you're interested in visiting the Middle East. However, you know your friend does not want to. Talk about countries you both want to visit and which countries you don't want to visit. Be creative. Any questions?
No.
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 You can just call me and I'll be right back, okay?
We can talk about everything.
Everything meaning what it's inside the scenario, yes. So if you're going to talk about trips, like where to go and stuff like that, things you can do in that country, etc., yes.
Okay, okay.
Well, if
Perfect.
you have any question, just don't hesitate and let me know. Hello guys, how are you?
Profe,
Yes, sir, tell me.
bueno, aquí está Hazel, pero vieras que quiero decirle algo, profe, pero digamos, no sé cómo, o sea, no sé cómo planteárselo, pero es que no le estoy entendiendo, profe.
Okay,
digamos, va demasiado rápido para mi gusto. Y digamos, sí agarro las ideas, pero ya de rodillas y sangrando, profe. Entonces, no sé. Nada más quería decirle eso.
No, it's okay, and thank you for pointing it out. I can switch to Spanish super quick. Lo que quiero entender bien es, no está entendiendo, like, the way that I talk, o nada, ni siquiera gramática, ni nada.
Ah, no, lo de gramática y todo eso, digamos, sí, profe, pero digamos, digamos, claramente se ve que a usted los temas le apasionan, ¿verdad? Entonces, digamos, en un momento tal vez como que se nos eleva mucho y digamos, habemos algunos que y no tenemos tal vez las mismas destrezas que otros o nos mata todavía un poquillo tal vez la vergüenza y digamos, yo al menos, por ejemplo, ahorita es que con Hazel tengo un poquito más de confianza y entonces me atrevo a decírselo, profe, pero digamos, a nivel de los compañeros, digamos, delante de todo el grupo, sí, no me atrevería a decirse.
Hay unos como super pro.
Sí, y
No, pero,
entonces,
ajá, tranquilo, siga.
como, sí, no, nada más era eso, profe. Digamos, a mí sí me gusta mucho, digamos, y uno le está echando ganas, pero vieras que han sido, sí,
Está rudo,
sí.
profe.
Digamos, todos estos cambios, cuando son al rudo, profe, uno digamos, al final de cuentas los agradece, pero en este momento están sangrando las rodillas y los codos, profe.
Sorry, I'm sorry to laugh. This is just really a really fun way to put it. No, lo entiendo perfectamente y no hay ningún problema. Y como le decía, o sea, y con toda confianza, ustedes me pueden poner un chat, no sé si un chat es la palabra correcta, me pueden poner un mensaje interno aquí en Zoom, uno puede poner un mensaje a la persona y si usted ve que estoy hablando muy rápido, usted me puede decir honestamente como baje la velocidad, baje los caballos, entonces no hay ningún problema. Y si no entiende algún tema, you can still ask me a question through the message, o sea, en caso de que no quiera como speak up, digamos, por todo, pero por eso no hay ningún problema. Entonces, gracias por decírmelo, voy a tratar de hablar más despacio para ver if that would work.
Y por lo demás, profe, digamos, por lo demás, digamos, el nivel, digamos que, para decírselo tal cual es, digamos, el nivel que nos está exigiendo un poquito más que en módulos anteriores, yo eso sí lo agradezco un montón, pero solamente eso, tal vez hablar un poquito más despacio para, digamos, para poder agarrarlo, porque al final de cuentas uno,
Uno es como, ¿qué dijo, profe?
sí,
Bueno, por lo menos yo también.
y
Es
es que
que
lo
sí
más,
siento, sí, o
vea,
sea, sí siento también que hay unos que
sí.
saben, o sea, van como muy adelante, no sé, o será que uno va muy atrás, no sé, también.
Y es que los que sí le entienden, profe, sí, digamos, al rato dicen que sí, no le entendieron, pero entonces a uno le dan ganas de llorar.
No, pero no hay ningún problema. Y mami, gracias por decírmelo. Les abro en serio la puerta, dijo, para que honestamente me lo digan siempre. Me pueden poner un mensaje en WhatsApp en cualquier momento. Si no es algo no les queda claro, estoy hablando rápido, con toda confianza. Yo ya es que ya hablo, soy acelerado, dijo, como por
Sí,
defecto de fácil.
y lo otro, usted habló algo del workbook, profe,
Ajá,
de lo que había que mandar el domingo,
ajá, no, pero eso no era workbook. El domingo era una práctica.
pero era del workbook, era la
No,
página 142.
pero eso no era el workbook. Es que está, por ejemplo, déjame y te la busco. Es en la página, dame un segundo.
Es que entonces yo le mandé una mala tarea, profe.
Ok, tranquila, ya lo vemos. Dame un segundo.
Y yo se la mandé hasta hoy, todavía más perdida, profe. Estoy hablando con Mario.
Dame un segundo y te confirmo. Okay.
Profe, ¿verdad que todavía no hay Classroom, ni hay, eh, digamos, alguna otra plataforma?
No, hasta el momento no hay ninguna otra. Apenas
Ok.
abra una, yo les aviso. En la página 55 está le damos al clic, es la 142 del Grammar Bank y nos tira una práctica, pero este no es el workbook. Bueno, es que por ejemplo, para explicarte cómo yo entiendo el workbook, yo descargué los dos, el workbook y el libro normal y los tengo como libros separados. Entonces, esta, por ejemplo, a la que yo le doy clic y me lleva a la 142, me sale que está como dentro del libro principal, por así decirlo. Y por aparte, yo también en la aplicación tengo otra que es el workbook. Entonces, no sé.
Profe, yo no sé si aquí le puedo compartir pantalla.
Sí, puedes, dame un chance porque creo que a veces lo bloquea. Entonces, dame y lo activo. Ya puedes compartir.
Vea, esto fue lo que yo hice, le tomé un screenshot y se lo mandé,
Ah, no, pero that's
pero,
perfect. Esa es.
entonces sí era esto. Perdón, profe,
No
entonces,
se preocupe, no hay ningún problema. Pueden hacer todas
sí,
las preguntas.
nada más que yo, digamos, yo no lo hice así como dice usted, que en la página 55 me fui, sino que yo me fui, digamos, dándole clic, clic, clic hasta que llegué a esa.
Ok. Tranquilo, no hay
Sí,
problema. Lo de las 55 es que es como un hipervínculo, entonces lo llevo más
ajá,
rápido, pero igual,
sí,
al final de cuentas, mientras de lo mismo, es como matemáticas, mientras del mismo resultado, al final no hay problema.
gracias, profe.
Con todo gusto. Y honestamente, como te lo digo, en serio, siéntanse en toda la confianza de decirme si estoy hablando rápido, si algo no les queda claro, porque al final del día, por así decirlo, a mí lo que me interesa es que ustedes aprendan, que ustedes entiendan y que puedan seguir el tema. Porque sí hay bastantes temas gramaticales que vamos a ver en el curso, a través del curso, y si no, por así decirlo, no me interesa y es gramática media slash avanzada. Entonces,
Ujú.
si no la aprendemos bien, luego vamos a ir a hablar y sí, si no sabemos bien la gramática, entonces lo que digamos va a estar mal, por ende. Entonces, siéntanse en toda la confianza de decírmelo. Si no quieren hablar alto por todos los compañeros, lo cual lo entiendo, porque yo era igual, me pueden poner un mensaje de WhatsApp, lo que ustedes quieran, lo que les sirva mejor y con toda confianza. De verdad no es como que yo voy a decir qué les pasa, no, para nada. Yo con todo gusto voy a tratar de bajarle las revoluciones para que ustedes entiendan que es lo
Teacher,
que
muchas gracias.
mucho gusto.
Y gracias por no
No, por
enojarse.
nada.
Y gracias por no enojarse.
No, para nada. Yo soy cero enojón.
No, es
Para
que si queremos aprender, profe, ¿verdad? Digamos, si queremos, y le hemos pulseado, iniciamos en el nivel 1, digamos.
Profe, vea, yo le voy a prender la cámara para que vea, yo tengo 41 años y y a todos los profesores les he contado la misma historia. Esta es la vez número 80 o 90 en mi vida que trato de aprender inglés, pero siempre, digamos, he llegado a techo, justamente por eso, digamos. En algún momento una vez le dije algo muy similar a esto a un profesor y se enojó conmigo. Me dijo que despabírese, papito, usted es lo que estás aquí aprendiendo inglés y entonces, de verdad, muchas gracias digamos, por atendernos a esa inquietud.
No, tranquilo, no hay ningún problema y de verdad se lo digo abiertamente. O sea, y si no entienden algo y después de la clase ocupan que les mande un mensajillo de WhatsApp explicándoles así, o sea, con toda confianza. O sea, siéntense en toda confianza porque de verdad yo sí quiero como que tratemos de aprender de todo lo que sea posible. A mí realmente me gusta mucho esto, entonces sí, la idea es transmitirles eso a ustedes y más allá de eso que ahora podamos terminar el nivel 2 y avanzar al siguiente. Ni siquiera sé si yo voy a al siguiente, pero digamos, que por lo menos ustedes puedan avanzar al siguiente. Okay,
Thank you, teacher.
you're very welcome. That being said, I'm going to switch back to English. For you, Hazel and Mario, this is your scenario. So it says, student A, you have to find a perfect gift for your sister. You're going to describe her, talk about her hobbies, things she likes. Student B, you have to help your friend find a perfect gift for his or her sister. Mention the best and worst gifts someone can receive. Sorry, you can mention an anecdote. Be creative. So what you have to do is you can choose who is going to be who. So for example, Mario, you can be student A, just a proposal. Still, you can be student B if you want to. Hazel, you can be student B. So Mario, you're going to look for a gift for your sister, anything. And Hazel is going to be like the counselor, the advisor. She's going to say, Mario, I think, tell me more about your sister. What does she like? What does she do? Does she practice any sports, etc.? She's going to be asking you questions that you can answer or you have to answer. So then she can help you find out which will be the best gift for you both. Well, not for you, but for your sister. Clear.
Yes, teacher.
But did I
Okay.
speak too fast? Probably, right? No, but was it really clear?
Yes, it's
Vea,
clear.
Say it.
somos dos personas. Uno propone al otro el regalo perfecto para el hermano
Exactly.
del otro, ¿verdad?
Exactly.
Entonces hay que hacer una entrevista al respecto de los gustos, de los hobbies, a qué se dedica, etc.
Exactly. That's it. You can choose. You can be student A. You can be student B. That's totally up to you. What I want is just to see a conversation, to hear a conversation where you both interact with one another and you're actually talking about that person. How's your sister? My sister is like this, like that. She likes this, she likes that, etc. Like that. Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Awesome. If
Yes.
you have any question, feel free to call for me. There is like an option where you can kind of ask for help or something. So just go ahead and click on it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. See you. Hello, Meli.
Ah, teacher, yo estaba esperando ingresar.
Sorry, I was in one of the breaker rooms, and that's why I couldn't accept you from there. I needed to be like in the main room so I could go ahead and accept you.
Ah, bueno.
In which group were you? Oh no, wait. You were not in the groups. Okay.
No, ajá,
Yes. You were a little bit late. That makes sense because I was like, yeah, there is someone missing. Okay.
ajá.
Let me go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay. So what I'm doing, just for you to know, I had already created the groups because today we have a speaking quiz.
Mhm.
It's gonna be super simple, nothing that you have to study for, so no worries about it. I'm going to disorganize the groups so I can put you in one. So that right now what I'm just doing is waiting for the groups to be dissolved so I can organize them again and get you into one of those.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys, super quick. I didn't tell you why I brought you here. Super quick is because Zoom is like very square, and it does not allow me to add someone to a group or to remove someone from a group if it has already been created. So there is a classmate that I will need to join to a group. That's why I needed to bring you all here so then I could send you all back. So it sounds very like square, but that's how the system works. So let me go ahead and create the groups. You're gonna be pretty much in the same groups. I'm just going to make sure that you are added to them. And just a second. So, okay. Who's joining? Okay. Okay, we are 13. Awesome. So, okay, just a second. Okay, there you go.
Hi again. Hi, teacher.
How are you?
Again.
Hi, teacher.
How are you guys?
I am fine,
We're
and you?
fine.
I'm doing really good, thank you. Okay, super quick, so I don't take much of your time. This is the scenario that you'll be working with. It says student A, you're looking for different types of classes to be part of. You don't know what they offer, so you're going to pay a visit to the town hall to request information. I probably missed that. Make sure you ask all the necessary questions. Super quick, the town hall is for us what we call la municipalidad, just in case. And student B, you are part of the town hall learning department. You are in charge of courses. You know everything about the courses. Be sure you provide all the information to the interested people. Mention all the courses that you offer. Be creative. Okay. Again, you can invent courses. It doesn't have to be something that you have heard. You can say, oh, there is a course on how to paint butterflies in the air. I don't know. Whatever you want to say, be creative. The idea is for you to have fun. I mean, you're going to be speaking like for 10 minutes. So the least we could do is just make it fun. Okay? Any questions?
Okay.
No.
Yep. Okay. Well, if you have any questions, just raise your hand over there and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hi, teacher.
Okay. Hello. Let me go ahead and send you your scenario over there. So since you're three, this is three different people over there. So let me go ahead and read it for you. Student A, you are someone who wants to stop eating junk food, but it is very difficult because you have eaten junk food since you were a child. You can tell personal anecdotes. Student B, you are a nutritionist who is specialized on quitting junk food. You have helped a lot of people to overcome this problem. Tell some success experiences to help convince your client that he should stop eating junk food. Mention the benefits of eating healthy. Be creative. And student C, you are the owner of a food chain restaurant. For that reason, you will look for arguments to ensure people come to your restaurant and eat a lot. Be creative and think about ways to attract customers. Questions? Yes, no, maybe. Super clear.
No, teacher, I think it's clear.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Still, if you have any question, you can just raise your hand and I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
You're very welcome. I'm going to leave you to work to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine.
Great to hear that. Well, Carla, welcome to the group. We have not been properly introduced, but I'll be your teacher for this semester until August the 6th or so, I think. It's very nice to meet you, and I hope you learn a lot with me.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, let me go ahead and explain what we're going to do. So we're going to get into a speaking quiz. This is the first quiz that we're going to have for this bimester. How does it work? It's a speaking quiz, so there was no prior preparation to it, like no topic or anything that you have to talk about or practice. I'm going to give you a prompt. What is a prompt? Pretty much, I'm going to give you like the scenario, meaning the situation that you should look at and mold your conversation. I'm going to give you around 10 minutes, probably a little bit more, to jot down ideas or brainstorm to have a conversation. You can actually start practicing the conversation, and whenever I come back, you should start with the conversation. Whenever I come back, is that we're going to have the evaluated part. So whenever I come back, is that you're going to start speaking, and I'm going to start taking notes on it. Questions?
Okay.
Okay, and let's read the scenario. So it says, student A, you were invited to a Halloween party, but you don't know if you should go because it goes against your traditions and culture. Explain the reasons why you believe that you should not go, but mention your interest in attending a party like this one. Student B, you are okay with attending celebrations that do not correspond to your country. You're very open-minded. You're going to explain to your friend that it is okay to attend a Halloween party because it is a way to understand another culture. Think of more reasons to convince your friend. Be creative. Any question?
No, teacher.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Still, if you have any question, just let me know, okay? Just raise your hand and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Classmate.
Um, the classmates are very friendly. Uh, she she can help you in um, something or in something problem, and they are very friendly. Um, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies is made the volunteer with scouts. Um, I love play the soccer. Love hiking in the mountain. I love the nature. Um, like help the other persons with different volunteers because my mother and my father always made the volunteers. I go with them, con ellos.
Yeah, with them.
Okay, girls, ready?
Mm,
Teacher is nervous.
It's okay, don't worry. I mean, don't be nervous. I'm just gonna be taking notes, and any notes that I take would actually be sent to you so you can have an idea of why, like things that I noticed that maybe we can work on. So don't worry, nothing to worry about, believe me. Something very important, I know I said that it was 10 minutes. However, you can speak for around 8. I would understand if you speak around 8. Please no less than 8, because not because I want to be like mean or anything. It's more because I want to make sure that I have enough information to be able to come up with a grade. So I can listen to you enough and say, okay, so yeah, Ligia made it beautifully. It was amazing, breathtaking. Or no, Lydia has to work on this area. So, but I'm gonna have information to support it. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So let me go ahead and put a timer over here so you can actually see that this is like serious, let's say. So ready? Let's
okay.
go for it. Timer is already on.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the new school. My name is Jessica, and I am the class president. What is your name?
Hello, my name is Ligia. Nice to meet you. I feel very nervous because I new in this school.
Uh,
Um,
Nice to meet you.
how is the, excuse me, how is this neighbor? Is dangerous? No, I don't know. Is this neighborhood?
Well, this place is very quiet and the people is very nice. And do you live far away from the school, from this school?
I live close by on the street, San Roque, about 500 meters from the here, from the school.
Um, what grade are you in?
I, I am 10th grade.
Oh, my mother is teacher and she working in school, and um, she is the teacher of the 10th grade.
Is great. Um, eh, how is your family?
Well, I live just with my mother, and she is very um, very funny. And I live with my pet, nothing else. What about you?
My family is very big. I live with my parents. My father is Sergio, and he is a farmer. And my mother is Inia, and she is a housewife. Um, have 7 siblings, but in this moment I live with two brothers, Jose and Ignacio, and two sisters, Jacinta and Paulina.
But tell me more about you. What are your hobbies?
Um, I have a lot of hobbies. I love my volunteer with the Scouts and with help the different persons, may volunteers of the national park. I love the nature. I love hiking in the mountain. I love play the soccer. I love dancing.
You
And
will like this school because, sorry, you will like this school because here there are the clubs of like dance, music, sport. Uh, we have the team of the soccer, but it's very bad. um, and well, I like the hobbies that, but um, well, my hobby favorite is drawing and run, or sometimes I bike of the ride.
it's nice. And do you have a folk dance in this school? I love folk dance.
Yeah, we have the clubs of the dance, but this team is not that kind of the folklore. Is like hip hop or the modern music.
Okay, it's great. Um, Talking about you, how is your
Well, I
personality?
am tired because I am the class president for the reason. Um, I never I never be late of the class, and I am friendly with my classmate. And you, what is your personality?
My personality is funny. I am very active. I am talkative, I'm friendly, I'm lovely. Um, I love my family. I love help the other persons. Um, I love the nature. I love care the nature, the environment.
What is the job of your mother or your father?
My mother is um, we're in the house in this moment. The or the my father is farmer, housewife. My mother is housewife. Um, um, what is your favorite subject?
Yeah, well, I love the math and science, and I'm very good in this subject. And what is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is science. I love the science because it's very interesting study the body of the nature or may experiments. How are how
You,
are the teachers in this school?
the teacher of biologist is um, is is hungry because he made homework every class. But the other teachers are friendly and love the teach of the topic. But this teacher of the biologist is very weird.
It's great. Um, what are you what are you doing in this weekend?
This week is the 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 exam, and I have be study every day.
Time's up. That was very good. I like that you were keeping the conversation. It seemed like you were running out of questions, but you were still trying to keep it afloat. So that was very good, and I like that. So thank you for the effort. Now,
Uh,
what I was gonna ask you is, would you like to have this time to work on the workbook, or would you prefer to play the game that I told you I brought?
um, bueno, profe, un cortis, por decirlo así. Le envié la tarea hoy porque no sabía que había que enviarla el domingo y no había visto.
Yeah, class, and it was not uploaded, so it's okay. I understand. I didn't reply to you. I'm sorry. It's been super hectic today, and I haven't been able to look at my phone much. But it's okay.
Yo
Okay,
lo mandé ayer, perdón.
I prefer work in my book.
Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. So go ahead and work on the book. You have until, well, you can actually go ahead and drop the class now because I'm going to be taking tasks the rest of the class. So I'm going to let you go now and work on the workbook. Okay.
Okay, teacher,
Okay,
I
teacher,
have a question about workbook,
Sure. Tell
but
me.
well, ¿te lo puedo proyectar aquí?
Yes, yes. I already enabled it.
Es que
Yes, it's over there.
tenía esta de estas y está mala, pero la verdad no sé por qué.
Okay, let's look at it. You have to pick you have to pick up the tickets. Oh, because in this one, the one that you wrote, like you have to pick up the tickets from the box office, you're not using the correct tense.
Okay.
The tickets, because it would be, I mean, you're using the infinitive one. So it would need to be something like, let me look, sorry, I lost it. Okay, I found it. It says you have to pick up the tickets from the box office. It would be something, the tickets have to be picked up.
Okay.
Try it with that one and see if it's right, because I think that's it, the correct one.
Okay.
And
And
for the
the
last
last,
one, they were interviewing the director about the movie. The director was, they were interviewing by them. This one is actually correct because you're using they were interviewing, which is past continuous, and you're giving me director was being interviewed by them. Remove the by them. Just remove it and see if it would make it correct. I'm asking because since I mentioned in the last class that it
no,
could be, no.
no.
Let me look at the book from my side because that one actually.
Profe, pero yo tengo las mismas malas.
Really?
The same, yes. Y así lo envié porque no lo di, ya no sabía.
Okay, let me try
ya le
from.
hago para todo lado y no.
Okay, let me see.
Yo le quitaba, le ponía, le cambiaba y no.
Okay.
Teacher, seguimos en esta sala.
If yeah, you can be here working on the workbook if you want to. The lecture was being.
Con infinitivo.
Teacher, never been have been this exercise, this test.
Don't worry, it happens. Okay. It's not telling me if it's right or it's wrong. It's just telling me. I mean, I think it's asking me to answer all of them, but it's okay. Don't worry. Go ahead and send it like that because that one it's right, and I'm so sure that it is right. So go ahead and send it like that, and it's not like you're gonna lose any points or anything. So, because I think it's gonna ask me to complete all of them, and I don't think I have time to complete all of them right now. So just send it like that, and I know. I mean, I'm still if they were wrong, I'm gonna look at why they were wrong. But in this case, they are not wrong, and I'm sure of it. So I'm gonna let you go, meaning I'm gonna be leaving the room so you can keep working on the workbook. And later I will bring you back to the main room, okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Alonso, do you call me, right?
Yes, teacher.
Sorry, I didn't come earlier because I was in the middle of like a test. That's why I couldn't like stop it and then come and then just go back. But tell me, which are your questions?
We are going to do a conversation in one of my restaurants. And it's basically that. and we have how much time we have to do this?
It should be for around 15 minutes because since you are 3, that would give around 5 minutes per person to talk enough for me to get enough inputs to then go ahead and I don't know, like get a grade for you. But
no, but the time to prepare the conversation.
you should be
prepared, yes.
Yeah, you should be preparing it already because actually I'm gonna be here like in 20 minutes or so.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're most welcome. I'll let you be.
Oh,
Sorry, I was sorry. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi, fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm sorry I was electrocuted by my computer. That's why I almost say something inappropriate. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let me go ahead and put a timer on. Remember, it's around 10 minutes. So there we go. 10 minutes already. So you can start now.
Okay. Hi, William. How are you?
Hi, David. Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine. Um, I have a question for you. Um,
Tell me.
I'm planning a trip to another country to go with a friend, and I I want to um, I want to know if you can recommend me a country because we don't know which country um, we want to go.
Okay, I understand. Um, I think I recommend you to visit a country in the Middle East like Egypt or Palestine. I want to visit this country in a trip. I think there is a lot of culture and traditions. Um, there are too many beautiful places to visit with a friend or in a family trip.
Okay, that's interesting. Um, but I think that um, Middle East um, is a very dangerous place because I have heard that in Middle East there are a lot of wars, um, but I don't know. Um, I like Europe, for example. Um, have you ever been in Europe?
Yes, first, I want to tell you you are right about the wars and the army conflicts in Middle East. People think it's very dangerous to visit this country because in the news um, you can see the wars between the different religions like Arabs or Jews. So you are right about that, but I think there's too many uh, places you can go and they don't care about where you come from because we are Latinos and they don't care about us. And there are too many whole lands like Jerusalem that you have to know. Yes, I have been in Europe last year. I went in a trip with my family. I went to like 3 or 4 countries, but I didn't like too much Europe. Uh, I recommend you more a trip to another place. So I don't know.
Okay. I think that I prefer Europe because I love playing soccer, and I would like to visit some stadiums like Santiago Bernabeu, Camp Nou, or Stamford Bridge. Um, I don't know. Uh, I think that in Middle East, um, soccer isn't a traditional sport. So I think that I prefer Europe. And also, I love French. So it's interesting for me um, because I want to improve my French, and I think that Paris is a good option for me.
Oh, okay, I get it. I don't like football, so I cannot talk you about these places or stadiums. I am more interest in learn about culture and traditions in the countries that I visit. So I have never been in French. If you want to go to French, I think it's a good option. When I was in Europe, I didn't like the trip because it is too expensive. The transportation in Europe is very expensive. So I want to ask you how many money do you have because everything is expensive.
Okay, okay. But the money isn't a problem for me because I want I have a lot of money uh, for travel because I love travel, and I love to travel, and I want to visit many countries. Um, I think that Middle East is interesting, um, but I I think that I prefer Europe. Um, can you recommend me some countries of Europe?
I understand your point. So I want to recommend you to visit Ireland and Italy. There are too many um, beautiful places, a lot of beautiful landscapes can you see. In places like Ireland, there is the best beer in the world. So if you want to go with your friend to drink beer, I recommend you to visit Ireland. And in this place, I don't know nothing about football, but I know there is too much culture about Vikings and that things. I don't know. It's a good place.
Okay, thank you, William. I love bears, and so I think Ireland is a very good option. And I think in Europe, um, also there are very beautiful cultures. For example, Roman culture or Greek culture. So I want to know Europe. Um, and if you want to visit Middle East, uh, good luck for you.
Okay, thanks. I think in the future maybe we can do a travel together and new some places, and you can um, I can go with you to a stadium and learn of football. And yes, in places like Roma, there's a lot of culture, but I think the traditions are similar to use because they have a similar religion, and the people uh, aren't friendly. So I don't know. I don't like too much the traditions in this place, but it's your decision about where you want to went with your friend.
Okay. Thank you, William. In the future, um, it will uh, it will be a pleasure for me uh, travel with you and to Middle East or other countries, and yes, bye. Thank you for your suggestions, and see you later.
I agree with you. See you soon, David.
Okay, thank you very much, David and William. That was really good. Now I'm gonna let you work on your workbook, or would you rather play the game that I mentioned at the beginning? What would you prefer to do?
Um, I am okay with the two options. I don't know, David.
Whatever works better for you. If you want to work in the workbook, then you can use this time to work on it. If you would prefer to play the game, I can also give it to you since I already created. So whatever you prefer.
Okay. I don't know. I prefer the game.
Okay, don't worry. Let me go ahead and send you the link. The game was created with passive voice, so let me go ahead and explain how it works. Okay. Okay, there you go. So what you're gonna see there is the game. Once you open it, it should take you into the specific game. Let me go ahead and share my screen super quick. This one. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so what you do here is that you just click on play, and it's going to ask you how many teams. In this case, it will be two because it's just two of you. And you choose both 16 and choose the one in the middle, which is called power ups. This one is the most fun. And once you go there, you just click on classic. And it's going to give you the options like this. So you go and you pick any number, you take turns. So for example, if David, you're going to be, for example, team one and William team two. So let's say David says, okay, 7. So it's going to give you a question, name 3 singers who were born in the UK. Something very important is that you should try to use passive voice to answer the questions since they were created using passive voice. Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm gonna let you be, and I'm gonna bring you back later to the main room. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
Hi, Hazel.
Ahora sí.
Okay, guys. So ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Remember, it's 10 minutes. By any chance, if you feel like you're very nervous and you cannot speak the 10 minutes, try to speak 8. As long as you speak 8 minutes, then we can work with that. Less than that will not be beneficial because it's not gonna give me, as we say in Spanish, enough carnita, como para like get a grade. So, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, there we go. 10 minutes, and you can start now.
Teacher face to face or no?
If you can activate your camera, that would be great. You don't have to, but if you did, that would be great.
Yes, Marcos, or no?
Eh, Whatever.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Marcos, help me. My sister's birthday is in August. I need to buy a gift for her.
Oh, really? How old is she?
She's 22, 23 years old.
What would be the perfect gift for your sister?
I don't know. Help me.
What does she do?
She is a pharmacist.
Okay, and what does she do the on weekends?
Um, in the weekend, she likes to go out with her friends, and she likes visit the new places. She likes walk a lot in a beautiful places with her friends. She uh, very likes meeting with her friends.
Okay, it's a very hard decision. How is her personality?
She's um, naughty and talkative, very talkative. But the me, she is very uh, stubborn.
Okay, okay. I think something related to photography might like her. What do you think?
No, I gave that to him last year.
That's a problem. Last year, I suggest uh, a gift for a friend, and was a bad experience because the gift was very very expensive and don't like her uh, to the person. Hazel, if you want, I can accompany to buy the gift.
Mm, where are we going to buy the gift?
I think Heredia or San Jose for more options.
No,
You can go tomorrow.
no, I can't. I can go to the Sunday. I tomorrow I work.
Okay,
Are you work the Saturday?
no, this week I am on vacation, but Sunday is good for me. Uh,
Okay.
are we going by bus or by car?
I think that we are going uh, in a car. Is
If
most
if you if you want
comfortable.
if you want would we go in my car? Maybe maybe to Oxígeno in Heredia.
I I don't I never visit the Oxígeno, but I I want to visit Oxígeno. But
There are a lot
you,
of a lot option to stores to buy to find the perfect gift.
yes. Mario, your car is big.
Eh, for what? What do you think to buy?
Mm, I think that we buy a shelter tent. No sé si se dice así, profe. Shelter tent. Shelter tent.
Uh, I think we can put on the table uh, on on the top of the car, maybe if
Mm,
is too
Are
big.
you think that the shelter tent is a good uh, gift for my sister?
I think yes, because she like her the the outside activities and she love that experience to stay all night uh, outside in
Mario,
the forest, for example.
yes, the shelter tent is very expensive. I don't know. I don't have a lot of money for the gift.
I think you can buy a, a someone not much expensive. Uh, another another option is to buy in internet, Amazon, for example. What do you think
Yes,
about?
yes, I don't, I doesn't use the Amazon or
It,
buy
it's very
online.
it's very easy. I have account and I have a credit card. I I can buy the tent and you give me the money to me if you want. What do you think?
Yes, it's a good idea. What, or how long, cuánto tiempo, what time, no recuerdo cómo se dice,
To be
the,
in,
the gift.
to be in the in in the store in San Carlos about spend about 3 weeks.
Okay. Yes, uh, mm, my sister birthday is in August. It's perfect.
Okay,
The
we
gift.
have we have we have time to buy a tent and choice the very option, not most expensive, but a good quality, and maybe you can uh, ask her uh, if she like her that thing, maybe.
Yes. Okay, Mario. Thank you for your advice. It's very good.
You're welcome, uh, Hazel. See you on Sunday.
See you, Mario.
Bye bye.
Okay, guys, you finished pretty close to the time. You finished with 20 seconds missing. That's perfectly fine. I can accept that. I felt that you were getting very nervous, so there's nothing to be nervous about. I think you did a good job. I do not have any issue with you speaking slow. I understand that. and I'm okay with that. And I would prefer to have a student who speaks slow and speaks correctly using good grammar than one that speaks very fast and using bad grammar. So don't worry about that. I think you did a really good job, and you should be proud of that. Now we're going to move to the second part of the class. You can either play the game that I brought, or you can work on the workbook. What do you prefer?
I prefer work in the workbook.
Okay, don't worry. You can go ahead and work in the workbook. That sounds so fun, like working the workbook. Sounds like, I don't know. And then I'm gonna bring you to class just to say pretty much fun. So you can start working on that. If you need me, just let me know. Okay?
Okay, teacher,
Yes, tell me.
en español,
Yes.
porque estoy empapado en sudor. Eh, usted no nos puede mandar lo del cronograma, porque vieras
Absolutely.
que para ir trabajando en lo del workbook,
Sure,
porque
absolutely.
creo que tenemos entrega en semana 4.
I believe so. I can confirm that to you super quick. Just give me a second. I'll let you know. Yes, in week 4. So don't worry, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna get a PDF format and send it to you today through WhatsApp.
Thank you, teacher.
teacher.
You're very welcome. I'm gonna let you be. Since I have to go to the other groups. See you.
Oh my God.
Like you scared me. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, is there something behind my back or what's going on? Okay,
Good
guys.
teacher, thanks.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to be super simple. Nothing to worry about. As you know, you have 10 minutes to talk about the topic. You don't have to rush. You can just talk, and that's it. And I'm just gonna be here listening. That's it. Nothing to worry about. Ready?
Yes, so.
Okay.
Ready, Mark?
I'm going to
Where?
put a timer. So once the 10 minutes are off, then you can go ahead and like stop talking. Okay?
Okay.
Let, let me a minute, please.
Sure. Go ahead. I
Teacher, I
think.
have a question.
Sure. Tell me.
Did you receive my homework?
When did you send it?
The Sunday at afternoon.
Okay, let me check because I don't think I have gotten it.
Where? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Okay, Mario, David. Oh God, no, I don't see it. Marcos, just let me check a little bit. Just a second. Sorry, that was my mom. Okay, let me see. No, I don't see it here. Oh my God.
I sent you the homework by WhatsApp in
Ah,
PDF
WhatsApp.
because
I was looking into my email.
I didn't found your email.
But it's the same email where I sent the information of the meeting. But don't worry.
Yes, but I can't, digamos, my father have the email.
Oh,
Yo no recordé que mi papá lo tenía, entonces no lo encontré.
it's okay. Don't worry. Yes, I got it. Your number is the one that ends on 57, right?
Repeat?
Your phone number ends on 57.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I got it. So don't worry about it. Okay, ready for to start the quiz?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you can see the timer. It's set 10 minutes. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I am working very happy in my office. Hi. Hi, can I help you?
Yes, you can. I am looking for a course to in. You have courses.
Yes, yes, we have here in our town hall many courses. What's your name?
My name is Marcos. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Marcos. It's a pleasure see you here, Marcos. What is your last name?
My last name is Chacon.
Okay, Marcos Chacon. Well, Marcos, we have several courses here in this moment. We have courses for different people, different kinds of people, people young about you, middle age and gold age. The information of courses is for you.
Yes, you can give
Okay.
me maybe a little information about the courses.
Okay, let me tell you, of course, we have many courses about how to train your pet. You have pets?
Yes, I have pets.
Okay,
You have
okay.
different courses.
Yes, we have, let me tell you, we have courses about how to train your pets, how to make a garden, or learning to eat vegetarian, sport courses, dancing courses, languages courses, and kitchen courses. Would you like some type of course?
Yes, sounds interesting. How is the courses about sports? There are many different sports.
Oh, yes, yes. We have, in this moment, we have two types of courses. Let me ask you, where do you live, Marcos?
I live in San Rafael.
And San Rafael, here in Heredia.
Yes, here, there.
Oh, very good. In sport course, we have soccer, a course of soccer, and a course of basketball, and we have agreement with Ferreteria Brenes, and you can be part of the team of Ferreteria Brenes. Would you like?
Yes, sounds great. There are many people in the course, or is a little or a small team?
Well, let me tell you, in a course we need to have um, 10 or more person or students. But if you can be part of that team of Ferreteria Brenes, will you know that Ferreteria Brenes play in in other countries? Will
Okay.
you know?
Yes, and what is the time to train?
Okay, the course of basketball, um, you have to train 5 days a week from Monday to Friday of 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
Okay. But I think that I don't have condition to go to this sport, but I will do any sport. So you can tell me about other courses.
Okay, of course. Let me take a note about your um, interest of basketball course. You look great. Don't worry about your condition. You look great.
Thank you.
Marcos, how are you?
I am 20 years old. I am studying in the university.
Oh, very well. You have your agenda very busy, or you have some free time?
Yes, and Friday afternoon I have free time, but in the week I have my schedule full.
I understand that. Okay, we have two other course about dance, or we have an agreement too with the academy Dancing with the Star. You know that academy?
Yes, I've seen in the TV.
Sorry.
I've seen in the TV this academy.
Oh yes, very good. And you know the participants.
No, in person.
Okay, but well, you watch the TV, the TV program.
Yes,
Oh, very
and when
good.
we have these classes,
Well, we have two classes, the salsa or merengue or bachata. Would you like bachata? Bachata? Would you like?
no, I don't like bachata, but maybe salsa.
And belly dance. We have two classes of belly dance. Do you like belly dance?
No.
Profe, sorry, pero no lo puedo evitar.
Don't worry,
Okay,
it'll be
we
okay.
have we have to a course, a very interesting course about how to learn salsa dancing, salsa dance. Uh,
Yes,
Tell me.
maybe you have a course to salsa for me from young people.
Yes, of course. The classes are the Friday at 9.
Okay, so I send you my email, or I tell you my email to for you send me the information.
Of course, of course. Tell me your email, please.
Okay, my email is Marcos 213 mc arroba gmail.com.
Sounds great. That's great, Marcos. And we have a special prize for the student that we buy two or more courses. We have a special discount about 10% more. If you have three courses, we have a very good discount.
Okay, sounds great. And
Well,
yes, and what is the total from the price?
Well, if you want a course of basketball, if you want a course of salsa and belly dance, would you like that? That
Yes,
no?
maybe.
Okay. Our prices are in dollars. Are you okay with that?
Yes, and I can pay you by Simple Mobile.
Oh yes, you can. We accept a credit card, debit card, a Simple Mobile, or transfers by bank.
Okay, great.
Well, if you want, I send you the information and the form for each courses are uh, at your to your email, and I hope you call if you want more information, or if you have any doubt. I I I can to attend you. to any hour. Don't worry.
Yes, thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome, Marcos. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Bye.
meet you too. Bye.
Okay, guys, you did a great job. I really liked it, and I like that you were having fun with it. That's the whole point of it. I mean, the idea of a quiz is not the same if you're not gonna have fun and you're gonna practice the language. And you were doing both. You were practicing the language while having fun. So I absolutely loved that. It was really good. I'm gonna let you. What's already 8:12, so I'm gonna let you work on the workbook a little bit, or we also have the game that I brought, which is for passive voice. I don't know what you would prefer. I'm okay either way. Whatever works better for you. I'm just here giving you the two options.
En
I don't know,
cualquiera.
teacher.
Okay, then work in the workbook if you want to, just to make sure, because in week 4, you have to deliver the first workbook, so which contains a lot of chapters. So work on the workbook a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring you back to let you go, kind of. Okay?
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
Okay, see you.
goodbye.
Okay, ladies, I'm here again. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put a timer that you can actually see there. It's
Hi,
already
teacher.
10 minutes, so go for it.
Oh my God. Okay, the reason why I don't share about Halloween is because the meaning is to celebrate the witches, and I don't think they exist. I believe that there is a God who is the only one who does miracles and has power here on the earth. That is a culture for some countries, mm, does not make it a culture for my person or for my family. And really, I am afraid that when celebrating, it will have any consequence of me. And the only reason why I am interested in attending to know the activities that they do, but not to practice them. And I'm going to the party, but I don't agree with going to celebrate the witches for just for a time out. Mary?
Okay. I have an open mind. So I think that Carla, I think you should go to the party, so you can learn more about this celebration, and you maybe you can have a good time, a fun night. Um, you can dress up as something you always wanted, to get out of the daily routine. And you can also see what is the sense of this celebration, and how bad it can be. I think that people only celebrate Halloween by dressing up. Um, eh, I like to think that this day, for remember the dead people we love. This is
Okay. And one reason more is because behind a festival of the dead, Halloween is a time when witches attempt to communicate with the dead through various forms of divination. And I think the Christians should not be involved with occultic practice or divination, okay? Because I believe in God. Um, some occult practicalities um, believe in the witches, really the Christians should not be believe in them, and that's it.
Ready, teacher?
That's it.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
spoken for less than 4 minutes.
Oh, I know.
Look, it's like you have still missing 6 minutes and 15 seconds.
Um,
Like there are like so many things to say about it, but don't worry, if you that's what you were able to get, then let's leave it like that. It might affect your grade a little bit because it was too little, but don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
So work on the workbook, and I'm gonna bring you back to the main room in a few minutes. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Hi,
Are you ready, guys?
And we were practicing.
Okay, that's awesome. So I'm gonna
yes.
give you. You have. Let me change it because you have up to 15 minutes. Again, I know that 15 minutes is a lot, so I'm actually expecting you to speak at least 12. As long as you give me 12 minutes, then I'm fine with it. Because I just want to make sure that I have enough content, let's say, to then go ahead and give you a grade. And then I can justify either why the grade was so good or why the grade was maybe a little bit low. Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So
teacher.
there is a timer and you can start.
Gloriana.
¿De una vez?
Yes?
Okay. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Gloriana.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. And you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How is the work going?
Well, this week I was helping a parent to reduce the consumption of Coca-Cola. He has diabetes, but he doesn't stop drinking Coca-Cola every day.
Well, it happens to me the same as him. I love to drink Coca-Cola, but I know it is bad for my health. Since I was a child, I have been drinking Coke every day, and I don't know how to stop drinking Coca-Cola and have a healthier life.
Really? I advise you to gradually replace Coca-Cola with other drinks that don't contain much sugar, such as natural juice, and you should consume more water. When when you feel anxious, you can go for a run or do exercise, Catherine.
Yes, I know I have to do that, but I try. But I love all that food, and it is very difficult for me, and I don't like to do exercise because I have tried running, biking, and I don't like anything. Also, I always came to this restaurant to eat hamburgers, and I know this food isn't very healthy, is junk food, and is bad for my health.
Hi. Sorry to get into the conversation, but I'm listening to what you're talking about. I'm not agree.
And who are you?
I am the owner of this restaurant, and I'm totally sure that the food we serve in our place is the best junk food in all of the aspects. We have the best of both worlds. For example, the hamburgers. We have our big burger, the triple burger, which is basically 3 pieces of everything. But we also have our vegetarian burger, that is the favorite of our healthy people.
Oh yes, I have tried it and it's very tasty. And I also tried the vegetables and sauces and I think it's delicious.
Yes, I'm thinking about adding more healthy food in the menu. How about a new salad?
How nice. It would be great to include other healthier food, include fish and salad.
And yeah, what do you think about a lamb salad?
It is good. For me, it's excellent food.
Yes, I think you could also add natural drinks so that there is more variety when we ordering food. And the drink in my case, stop always ordering Coke. And I think you should add a dessert menu, and it will be very attractive, sorry, for your business. And I adore desserts. I love ice creams and cakes and chocolate and everything.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea about the 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 beverage, but no, I don't think the dessert is not a good idea.
Yes, it's good, but you should reduce the sugar in the dessert.
Hmm, yes, I think I can do that. I think that people of this time may like it because they are so involved in the healthy lifestyle, and I need more clients like that. More clients, more money. But yeah, I have to go. But hey, thanks for the tips. I'm going to consider them and do something for the healthy people that visit my restaurants.
Thanks, Alonso.
Bye.
Bye. Catherine, if you have a good routine, you will see that you will be able to keep home food. Okay?
Okay, Gloriana, thank you very much for your advice. I will take it into account and I improve my eating habits and thus improve my health. I know. And I have always liked swim, so I think I will go to swim sometime and to do an exercise routine. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much, and I hope your work continue very well. Bye.
Bye bye, Catherine. See you later.
Is that it?
Yeah, teacher.
Guys, you're missing 8 minutes. Like you spoke for less than half of it. One thing was missing like 3 minutes, and another whole thing was missing 8 minutes, 8 minutes and 14 seconds. So you spoke less like for 2 minutes each one of you. I think less. Yeah. But okay, that's what you created. Then I'm gonna use that and see what I can do with that. Please take in consideration that for future speaking quizzes, you should prepare for the time, the lot of time, and not so little time because it doesn't give me enough information for me to give you either a good grade or a very low grade. On the opposite, we could actually dive into low grade things. It didn't have enough information, but we'll see what I can do. I'm gonna take you all to the main room, so just wait for me there. Okay, guys. Super quick before I let you go. Thank you all so much, especially to those who prepare like a very long dialogue. It was very fun to hear. I'm not gonna see you until Friday. So for Friday, we're gonna cover modals, the one for 6B, and we're also gonna cover 7A. We're going to do our best to see how much we can cover. If you have any question or concern, you can always send me a message or send it to the group as well. I'll reply as soon as I can. And if you're missing the homework or anything, feel free to send that today in case that you have not sent it. I don't know if you have any question or concern. And if you do, this is the time to ask. So tell me.
Profe.
For today, we have homework.
No, for today, you're not going to have homework. I'm going to let you be. So you can actually work on the workbook because, as I said, we have a Hindi coming in on the week 4. And we're already in week 2. Can you believe it? This is week 2. So in 2 weeks, you're gonna have to hand in the first part of the workbook, which is for units 1, 2, and 3. Units 1, 2, and 3 meaning 6, 7, and 8 because those are the ones that we are covering. So if you can use this time to work on the workbook, especially for passive voice. And again, even though we already cover passive voice, if you have any question in regards to it, feel free to send it to me. Jessica and I found out that one of the examples that they are giving you in active voice, when you turn it into passive, even though the structure that we're using is correct, the book is saying that it is incorrect. So I'm actually going to look into that. But again, I will not take any points off because I will check. And if you're giving me the right answer, of course, you're going to have it right. Not just because the book says that it's wrong, it means that it is wrong. Maybe it was something within the way that it was configured or set that is the one giving us the issue. Any other question?
Teacher,
Yes.
you can send us the program.
Yes, absolutely. I will be turning it into PDF and send it to the WhatsApp group after we finish this call.
Thank you, teacher.
You're very welcome. Any other question?
No, teacher.
Thank you, Ligia. Ligia's like the spokesperson for the group. Like, no, we can all go home now. So I'm gonna let you go. I hope you have a lovely evening and see you on Friday, God willing. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Thank
teacher.
you, teacher.
Have
Bye.
a good night,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye bye. Take care, guys.